Let's check it out, the new Battle Pass vehicles and the new event ship. Hello guys, once again it's Matt. Thank you all the members and patrons. Make sure to subscribe, and today we're going to take a look on the new vehicles that are coming for the Battle Pass and event. So the first one is the Cholef. I will leave the links in the description. Remember, you have to be logged in into the wiki of War Thunder, and if it still don't work, you have to have the game opened and the wiki open, like logged in, and then you click on the link and it should work. If it doesn't work, log out and log in again from the wiki, and then it should work, okay? You just will click the link and the vehicle will appear on your game hangar, okay? So the first one, Cholef. The first thing that I wanted to actually take a look is the armor, because although it does have a pretty alright armor for an artillery on the hull, because it's based on the Merkava 1, if I'm not mistaken, the turret is really weak. Look at this, 5 millimeters. This is like nothing, and look what is there on the back there. So if you are gonna kill one of these, shoot on the turret, easy kill. If you're gonna play with one of these, remember the turret is made out of nothing, and it will be penetrated even by machine gun. So yeah, very easy to kill, but very interesting. This gun is actually very similar to the American gun for the M109, right? We do have some camouflages, of course, obviously, and the ammunition is these three. So it has the normal 107 that it's used on, like for example the M109, and then it has two M401s. One of them has a variable time fuse, as you see right there, and the other one has a normal HE effect, right? They do penetrate a little bit more. They are basically on the same speed and the same HE power, 12 kilograms. This one has less TNT equivalent, but they are the same like mass, and this has more, so it's an improvement, not by much, like only 2 or 3 kilos, but still. But this one is probably the most interesting one, right? Everything else is pretty alright. Let's go for a test drive with the ammunition. I don't think it has a stabilizer, okay, which is problematic depending on the BR, but the thing is that this is a very low BR, right? Look at the size on this thing. This is gonna be killed very easily. That's the only thing that I have about this, right? It's a very fast gun actually for an artillery. 250, of course. Oh, this is very sensitive. I forgot to change it up. I was playing with the, what's it called? One of the vehicles that it's very sensitive. Let's see. Yeah, you just shoot it there, and yeah, let me just take it down. This is trivial of this thing. There we go. Now it works properly. Let me test this ammunition. 400. Let's see. I mean, you can shoot down helicopters with this thing, right? It exploded on something there. I don't know if it's... Let me check. No, it's detecting something there and it's exploding. Hold up. Oh, we do have a vehicle there, right? This thing is gonna... It's self-exploding. Ah, my god. But, I mean... Is there an aircraft flying low? I don't think you're low enough, right? This is going to be too hard to actually hit. No, it's too far away and not gonna hit, but still, it is pretty interesting, I gotta say. For artillery, it is a vehicle that I would get for myself, but it's nothing like too crazy, you know. It's all right, you know. And the heat, the HE, sorry, can do very, very good damage. So yeah, and the mobility, of course, it is a Merkava mobility kinda. So it's not the most amazing thing ever, but it is pretty alright. I think the reload is pretty alright, right? Because it is an autoloader. So yeah, it's fine, you know. So yeah, very, very cool. You can even see the autoloader mechanism there. So very, very cool. Let's get to the aircraft now. Now we go for the Mariner, which is probably the most interesting vehicle of the Battle Pass in my opinion. Changes here are that it can take torpedoes compared to the other ones, some penetration bombs and mines and stuff like that. And of course, it has a gear now, together with a radar, which is the APS-31. It can be a very interesting aircraft. So let me go to a test flight over here. Let me grab some torpedoes first. Minimum load, yeah, let's go. So here we are, very cool. And look at that radar, guys. It's a very, very interesting radar. It is a ground radar, okay? So it's made for actually looking for ships. I don't think it can detect tanks. I'm gonna test it out, but I don't think so. But yeah, the idea was to detect, you know, ships and stuff like that. Remember, this is a 1949, if I'm not mistaken, vehicle. So it is a little bit more modern than the other Mariners, right? Which is pretty cool. Let's take off. And yeah, this thing does have a gear system, as you see right there. And with that, it can actually land on normal runways as well. Something that the older Mariners could not do, right? Let's see here. I'm detecting something there, but I'm detecting a lot of things. Let me check. Yeah, you cannot lock it, but you can like move the thing here for like elevation, right? I'm thinking, I think this is detecting ships, tanks. Oh no, there's these ships there, because this is Pearl Harbor, right? So I don't know. Let's see those tanks over there. No, I don't think it detects tanks. It's detecting these ships right there and this ship right here, right? Which makes sense. This is a very old radar. I wouldn't be like mad about this. But yeah, very, very cool to have this radar. Is it useful? No, maybe not. But it is still pretty interesting. Yeah, you can see the size of the target as well, which is pretty good. I don't know if I'm too fast. I might be too fast. Yeah, I think I am. I'm too fast for the torpedoes. But yeah, it doesn't matter. It's a modernized Mariner, so it's nothing too crazy, but it is pretty cool to have a radar on such an old aircraft. I don't think it can detect any aircraft as well. I do believe there are some aircraft flying around here. So let's just put the radar dish right there. Yeah, see, it doesn't detect aircraft. It's only basically ships, or probably very large, you know, ground targets. Like no, it's not gonna be like a tank, right, or something like that. Jesus Christ, what was that? What was that sound? Oh my God, did you hear that? Jesus. I think it's the torpedoes. I'm gonna lose my speed over here to try to think. Yeah, there you go. Now it's working. There you go. I was too fast back then. But yeah, very, very slow torpedoes. Of course, these are very old torpedoes. The other part that it's pretty cool, it has some, you know, better protections. So it is able to actually use twin 50 cals. Yeah, the torpedo hit it. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, double 50 cals and stuff. So very, very much more protected than it was before, you know. So very cool. Let's get to the last one, which is the Alcyon. It's very similar to the Albatross, okay? So I'm not gonna talk too much about it because honestly, I just don't play ships too much, so I cannot actually say how good this thing will be or not, right? So it has depth charges, it has the main caliber 76s, right? It has the 40 millimeter Bofors right there. So it is a pretty small ship, but pretty deadly because of the two 76s. You can see the modifications over here. He has the basically the same rounds, I think, right? But yeah, you can see right there. You can pause it and take a look if you are interested in the stats. And we're gonna test sail a little bit just to have a little bit of fun. Of course, the depth charges are not gonna be able to be used, I think, but I don't care. So massima velocità. So yeah, of course, the 76. I think the hold up. Yeah, there we go. The gun kind of has like a forward limitation, which is pretty it's problematic, I would say, but a lot of ships have that. So so it has kind of a magazine very similar to the Albatross, right? I think it's pretty much the same, isn't it? So it can shoot multiple times, and then it will reload for like 7 something seconds. It has the Bofors there. Yeah, pretty much what it is, right? It has the depth charges. Nothing too crazy, but a very interesting ship no matter what, right? And basically this is it. These are the 3 vehicles that are coming. As I said, I will be doing a video, putting the links in the description for you to actually test it out if you want to. And I'm missing every single shot because I'm so good at ships, right? But yeah, this is it. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and bye guys. See you.